Hello, everybody. Um, One of the subjects that I work almost every day with clients is overcoming self-doubt. And really, if you think about it, the thoughts that we tell ourselves are really just habits. We don't really feel that way. You know what I'm saying? When a baby is born, that baby doesn't know. That baby doesn't automatically start thinking, I'm not worthy, or I'm fat, or I'm poor, or I'm not very smart, or what. Those are thoughts that are learned. Those are thoughts that are learned through our environment, through people around us, through religion, through, whatever it is. There's a whole list of ways and reasons why we feel the way we do. But just know they're just a thought, and thoughts can be changed. So no one is, when you hear people say, that's just how I am, that's not true. That's not true, because we can change at any moment. Starting over, my other podcast is what that's about, starting over. You can change at any moment. So if you don't like the outcome of how your life is going, if you don't like the outcome and how your day is going, or your bank account, or your love life, or relationships, whatever it might be, think about, what are you talking about? What are you thinking about? What are you watching? What are you listening to? I know I've said this, y'all, like 1,000 times, but it's so important, because what happens is subconsciously we are absorbing all kinds of stuff throughout our day, through what we read, through what we think, and we're constantly having conversations in our head. Whether we are specifically talking to ourselves, as in naming, Gretchen, what about this, what about that? Or we're just having thoughts, but thoughts are always firing off. So if you, for instance, maybe you get a bill in the mail, maybe your electric bill, it's August, your electric bill comes and you're like, holy crap, like that's so much money, I don't know how I'm going to pay for it. And you start going down this dialogue of, this is always so expensive, and this always happens to me, and now I've got this, and my kids just leave lights on all the time, and you really kind of create this huge volcano of emotions that don't need to be there, right? So take, for instance, weight. If every time you get out of the shower and you look at yourself and you just go like, oh, I hate this about me, hate this about me. When is this going to go away? I guess I'm just stuck. This is what happens when you age. You just gain weight. This is just what happens. It's part of menopause. It's part of getting old, right? Or I remember when I used to have this. I used to feel good about myself. I used to look really great in these clothes. Now I don't look so good. You're telling yourself a story. Your body is following that story. You've created a sense of thought. You've created a habit of thought that your body is following suit. How can I say this to you? What gives me the right to say this to you? And I'll tell you what it is. I looked at myself in the mirror when I was diagnosed with cancer, and I said, you are not a woman with cancer. You are not. You are whole and healthy. So regardless of what was going on in my reality, regardless of chemo, regardless of radiation, regardless of my surgery, I continue to hold to the idea I am whole and healthy. That is why I can say this to you. This is not pie in the sky for me. This is real. This is life. I experienced it, and I experience it every day. So if I have a feeling that's happening with me and I don't like how I feel, that is an indicator. Remember the praying hands. Here's God, here's you. When you are in alignment, you are together with Him. God doesn't leave. But as we have negative feelings, we pull ourselves away. We pull ourselves away. And that feeling, that negative feeling, that sadness, that anxiety, whatever it is our indicator. We need to get back into alignment. We need to get back to Him. And it starts with your thoughts. It starts with, what are you telling yourself? What are you feeling? What are you thinking about yourself? What are you thinking about others? What are you thinking about your life? If you're constantly finding things that are going wrong, you're going to get more things that are going wrong. The body is going to give you what you're telling it to. You want to find ways, no matter what you're going through, to believe, to tell yourself, to feel a different outcome. You do it long enough, you will get a different outcome. Vincent van Gogh said, I dream what I paint, and I paint what I dream. See yourself what you want. See yourself living the way you want. See yourself whole and healthy. See yourself thin. See yourself in love. Whatever it is, see it, feel it, and stop the talk that says you're not worthy of having it, because you are. You are so worthy. You're worthy of everything you want. There's not one thing you cannot be or do or have. You just have to tell yourself, believe in yourself, and believe in this alignment. I love you guys. Thanks for being on my channel. I'll see you next time.